So pivot table, I've also told you for the analyze, summarize, and represent of the data. So you want to any insight of your data, you make the pivot table, right? Summary and any information. So let's start every topic in the pivot table. So first, when you create the pivot table here and ask the two things. First, the new worksheet, and second, the existing worksheet. New worksheet, it means your pivot table make insert the new sheet and make the pivot on new sheet. Existing sheet, it means you have decided where my pivot table will apply. Okay. So currently we have clicked the new things and just click OK, and we have created the pivot table. So we have the four segment: filter, column, value, rows. We have put the our field from the my field list, and pivot will be make here. Just like for example, we have add the location in the row sections. The list of location will be coming in the rows, and we have put them in the month. My month is coming in the columns, and now I want to calculate total quantity. So we have put the quantity in the value sections. So which field you have put the row section, got the list of unique value on row sections, put the column section, you get the list of value from the column section. And in the value section, which field you want to calculate, right? So here's a many calculation feature. So just click here and go to the field setting, and you got the calculation: sum, count, average, maximum, minimum, product, count number, standard deviations, and variance. So this is the calculation features. You have select your calculation, just okay. Calculation will be applied here, right?
Yes, sir.
And what is the filter? So I want to filter my column or filter my reports. We have put the feature the filter, just like here. We have dropped down the Excel like that. And you can also put the multiple field in the all sections. Just like I want to put the one field bank on my filter. So click here bank. So you can also select the bank. So Power BI course, HDFC Bank, they are the reports. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we discuss about the layouts, style and layouts. When you get the pivot table deep to formatting, you can also do the formatting from the your formatting sections like normal data. But I recommend you have picked the format from the design tab, the pivot table style. How can? Just click on pivot table. You got the new feature: analyze and design. Go to the design tab. In the design tab, we have the pivot table style. So you have put the pivot table style from here, right?
Mm. Yes, sir.
Now I want to the pivot table layout. So you can also layout, but why layout? So sometime we have write my uh, row section and column sections are multiple fields. Just like I want to which location have which bank, which persons, how many sales. So we have persons put the row section. So which locations are which down. Okay. But I want to
Okay.
change the layout. It means different columns. So there is the layout. So compact format. This is the compact. So outline. This is the outline format. This is the so tabular form. So different formatting here. Okay. So we have also repeat my sections. So you have repeat, do not repeat here. And also I want to merge. So go to the pivot table options and merge your data.
Oh.
Right, sir? Here's the merge. Here's the merge. Now we discuss the sorting, moving, filter, and grouping. Right?
Mhm.
When you have make the my reports just like a product, not a product location. We have put again locations and location by quantity. But I want to highest to lowest, yeah, lowest to highest. So we have right click and go to the sort. We have sort, largest to smallest, and a smallest to largest, right? Also in column, we have write my column bank here. So right click here. I want to sort A to Z and Z to A. So which field you have select your sort? I want to sort by my city. Right click here, sort here. Sort A to Z and Z to A. And I want to sort by total. So right here, right click, sort by total. Okay. So when you right click and go get sort, will be short. Your data will be short. But I want to move, not short. I want to. Yogesh is first cell. Yeah, Delhi is the top. So that time, right click, go to the move and select here the options. Like beginning, Delhi in beginning, beginning here. Otherwise, you can also just like write the Noida the second position. So we have click here and go to the Noida, drag the Noida in second position. So Noida will be second. Same, you have also change your formatting. This is the move. So sort according the highest, lowest, and lowest, highest, like your data, and move it means move your data, right? Now we discuss the filter. So we have the three filter. First is the page filter. We discussed this classes. The page filter is the your page filter. So we have right here bank all report filter by the bank, right?
Mm.
Second is the column filters. I want to put some particular city. So we have changed my city, and which city we have select now select here. I want to apply conditions. Go to the label options. They are the condition. Equal, does not equal, begin, meet, and begin, contain, right here. And I want to filter according the value. So let's say I want to the top 10. So we first clear the locations and top 3. Go to the value section, top 10, right here, top 3. And okay. So top 3 item will be selected. So this is the row filter. Same the column filter in the column here. I want to say some particular persons like Inder and Mohan. So we have clicked Inder and Mohan. So here Inder and Mohan, right? So we have applied the column filter, and also we apply the page filter on the page. You can also use the page filter as a slicer. How can? First click the pivot, go to the analyze, and here is the slicer. And now we have select the month, bank, and okay, just okay. Slicer like this graphical representation. This feature mostly we have used the my dashboard. Last time you can see make the dashboard. We have used this feature. Okay. So now we have learned the two topic in the pivot. First, make the pivot. It means summarize the data. Second, we have discussed about the grouping, filter, moving, right? Now we discuss about the no, grouping is not gonna sorting, filter, and moving. And last thing, the grouping. Grouping, it means group your data. Just like we have create my report by location. So in my data have a different. Delhi is a different and Pune is a different. But geographical, Delhi and Noida, we are both are the Delhi NCR. So I want to make both of the one. Okay. So we have select here, press the control key and select the Delhi. Then right click and the group. When to the group, you can see here location and location 2. We have removed the locations. Now is the group 1 and change the name Delhi and NCR. Enter. You can see here. Okay.
Oh, so the both of them is in one group, okay?
Yeah, both to the one group. Data is the same. Data, no change in the data, but my report will be changed here. Just like I want to make the report by location and quarter. Okay. So, but by month. So, we write here month, but I want to report in quarter. So we have select the Jan, Feb, March, right click and group. So group here, we have remove here month and month too. So when you do the group, you had see here, you have the two different column here. So we have first, we have remove here and month keep here. The group one, we have write here quarter one. Or same like that, right click and also group. Second time, no extra field coming here.
So the values will be like will be combined.
Right. We have to combine the
Like
three columns.
so if we group the July and August, so the
Yeah,
value
right.
will be the total value of
Yeah,
July and
right.
August, right? Each one.
So October, November, December, it means 600, 570, and 632.
632.
It means 1800 something. So right, when you right click here, group, you can see here 1800 something
Yeah.
group. But I want to group my numbers. Why I use the number? What is requirement? So we have right here my rates and this is the quantity. So this data, 100 rupees, $100 sell 380 quantity. 101 rupees a dollar sell the 555 quantity. So I want to group as a slab like 100 to 50, 151 to 200 like that. Okay. So right click group. So here is the minimum and maximum auto coming. You can also change here. It's like 1 to 1000 and group by 50. And just okay, you can see here 149, 150, right here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So we have group, two type of the group. First the text group and second the number group. Okay. Now we want to group as a date. In the my data have a date also. Okay. So I want to group as a date. So we have put the date. When you put the date in the row sections, the group is automatic coming. But I want to group according my requirement. Okay. According my requirement. So that time we have right click first the ungroup. So all date coming here. Put the quantity and value section and right click, go to the group. I want to group by month, not a month, quarter. Select the quarter, you can select the group by quarter. I want to group by quarter and year. You can also select the two and more than one and two, right? So this is the year and quarter. I want to group the weekly, it means 7 days. So select the 7 days. But remember, when you have a group by days, so put only for days, not a multiple. Okay. So days and change the number of days here and just okay. You can see group by 7 days. So all 1 to 7, 1 to 7 Jan 2024, all quantity will sum here automatically. Is it okay? So we discussed the data summarization, we discussed the sorting, moving, and filtration. Okay, grouping also. And now we discuss about the calculation. How can calculate in the pivot? But what is the requirement? Just like we have put the locations and the amount here, right? So now I want to contribute percentage contribution percentage of each city. This is Pune. It means how many percentage of the total sales. It means every city divide by its total.
Yeah.
Okay, got the percentage. But we have make this with normally not a pivot table. So sometime we have put here some value, some another field. So you can see here, got that. Because this is the here is the data. So I want to create with pivot, because when you add new field, I update my data, my report will be automatically adjust and update. Okay. So here we have put my amount in the value sections again. So you can see here, one thing remember, we have the four section: filter, column, row, and value. So filter, rows, and column, you have put one value in one time, right? Or any one. So you have put the location in the row, you can't put the location in the filter. Okay. So any one field one time in one section. But in the value, you have put the multiple field in multiple times. So we have put an amount 2. But I want to calculate amount 2 as a percentage. So we have click here, go to the value field setting. Here's a lot of predefined calculations. But when you click show value as, here is the sum list of your calculation, just like percentage of column total. Okay, and just okay. You can see here your column total percentage automatically. This is the pivot part. When you put the new field between, you can see here. Okay, my calculation is not affected, right? So you have calculate many things here. Just like I want to calculate running total, it means cumulative total. So select here running total in. You can see running total. It means Pune, it's this, and Noida. It means Noida here. So sum the Pune and Noida and put here running total, cumulative total. I want to cumulative total percentage. Percentage. So here this is the running total percentage. So lot of calculations you have tried. Okay. Percentage of grand total, column total, row total, percentage of particular feature is like I want to percent according to my Delhi sale. So we have select the Delhi. So every number divide by Delhi. Okay. So a lot of calculation tricks you can see here. But I want to calculate with field. Okay. So you can see this is the my amount, but my GST is not coming here. Right? GST is not coming. And I want to also what is the buy percentage. This is the visit sale, visit page visit. So 331 is the total page click, and 94 is the click on buy. So what is the buy click percentage? So this type of the calculation, field to field calculation. And this calculation I want to do in the pivot, not in my data. So that time we have used also pivot table calculation field. So first we have make the pivot just like by month, and put the my amount. I want to GST here. GST it means the 18% of the total amount, right? By month. So when you how can do it? Click on the pivot and analyze tab incoming, and in the analyze tab you can see here field item set. Click on the calculated field. Write here the title of your field, heading of your field, just like GST. And here is the calculation, the formula. So formula is 18% of my amount. So 18% my amount, and just add and okay. You can see here my GST is coming here. Now I want to total. It means amount and GST, total amount. Total it means amount plus GST. You can we can also calculate the multiple fields here. So we write here total and amount plus below of your calculated field is the below last of your field list, and double click here the GST. So when you have choose here insert field, double click, you click here, and you can see the formula, and just click here add and okay. You can see here, right? Now I want to calculate my buy percentage. So click here and here buy percentage, and now we have just uh, put by, here is the by divide by the page visit, then add and OK, and select this and apply the percentage. So you can calculate the field. So now understand how can calculate your pivot inside the pivot. Any problem?
No, no, no.
Now we have discussed some miscellaneous part of the pivot table. Just like we have create here, fill list is Gaia. So in the analyze section, click here, fill is coming. Sometime you have make the report and this is the plus minus button. You have click here, plus minus button is the hide. Okay. I want to create the pivot table but no have idea. Click here. Recommended pivot table, got the report. And I want to apply the charts. You can also go to the pivot chart and also you have insert the chart from the directly. Just click here, chart is coming. When you click the chart, lot of the in the design section, lot of the chart designs, you can select your chart design. Okay. The plus, it means add element and lot of thing on the pivot chart. So we have discussed the in chart classes. Okay. So pivot chart means you can directly create the chart on the pivot table. Also in the analyze section, click here pivot chart. Your pivot chart is coming here. Okay, understand? Now select move pivot table. So I have created this pivot table here, but I want to move this to different sheet. So create a move pivot table, and you have moved the your different sheets. Also, I want to select my pivot table. So here is the selection. Select the entire pivot table. You have select the value only. Select the label and value. Select the only for values. So you have the selection. Clear. So you have also one by one remove your field here. But I want to clear all. So click here, clear filters and clear all here. So pivot table clear here. Okay. So clear here. Change data source. Sometime we have add some data in my data source. So we have change data source and reselect our data. Okay.
Or if there is any changes occurred in the data.
Yeah, any changes. Changes mean it means increase your data. If you
Actual
change,
value.
yeah. If you change anything, automatically will update. But you want to change, increase your increase and decrease your range, then we have selected change data source. Sometimes refresh your, sometimes the features not apply, so refresh here. That also you have insert sliders and this is the show details, everything in the basic season. But one thing here, so I have the pivot. The last thing we'll discuss in this class. So we have click pivot table. So now I want to pivot table by location, but every month. Okay, total by. So some people add here month at the column section. This is the monthly report. But my colleague or my boss says 1 month, not a monthly. This is the 1 month in one field. 1 month in one field. It means we have put month in the filter and select the Jan. Okay. And put rename here Jan. So we have the 12 month to add the 12 seats and apply the 12 pivots and apply the filter by month. So you can do it in the one single click. First, your filter, it means what your by you make the pivot by which field you have put the filter sections and go to the analyze. The first topic is the options. Click here options and you can get the pivot show report filter page. So report filter page. We have click here and just OK. When you press the OK, in the few seconds, you can see here your report will be coming by month.
Okay.
Okay? Understand?
Yeah.
So now we have finished your pivot in today's class. Tomorrow we discuss about the power pivot and dynamic pivot. Power pivot dynamic pivot and external pivot. Three topic we discuss the next class. So you have practice on the pivot table class.